and there's Artie Lange,
Right.
and he's telling the story of how his nose got so fucked up.
Really?
Do you know it? Do you know the story?
Well, I'd be careful how you tell this, because I think it had a lot to do with abusing his nose too much with substances, right? And then I believe,
For sure.
then at that point, if I know correctly, because he told me parts of this, he owed a bookie money, I think.
No. I'm going to tell you exactly.
It's not true.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly. He was literally on Skankfest telling this story to Big Jay Oakerson and Luis Gomez.
Right.
By the way, Jay Oakerson is so fucking funny. He's just so quick.
He's really, he carries those guys, if you want to know.
He's the show, dude. He's just very, he's got a dry sense of humor, and he says it in a very relaxing way.
Look, they work well together. They got some decent success, but the fact is, Jay's carrying those guys.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Here's the story, and I'll say it in a soft way. So Artie Lange is with this girl, and they have a couple tablets of Tylenol, if you know what I mean. And Artie goes, and we need something to break it up, crush it up.
Right.
And then right away, like Jay Oakerson goes, well, why don't you just, Jay, he goes, you can just swallow it. And Artie goes, yeah, but my liver, but it's not good for your liver, and like right. It was funny.
Right.
So here's how his nose got so fucked up. He's with this girl, and they have Tylenol.
Right.
And they're crushing it up. They need something to crush it up.
Right.
So the girl finds a glass salt shaker, and she's taking the bottom of the salt shaker and going like this. And you know how the bottom of a glass salt shaker, those little edges?
Yeah.
She's using the edge of the bottom of the glass salt shaker to break up the Tylenol, and it breaks. So she decides they don't want to waste the drugs. So she thinks, I'll just grind the glass into the Tylenol powder so we can still do the drugs. So now there's fine shards of glass from the bottom of the salt shaker.
Serious?
And Artie doesn't know this. She makes these two giant fucking lines. And Artie doesn't know that there's glass in it. And someone calls her. This is exactly what he's saying on the show. She leaves the room for a second. Like someone called her name and she left. And Artie came into the room and he sees two giant lines. And he thinks she made them for him. One was for her and one was for him.
Right.
He did them both. And he said, as soon as he did that first line, it was intense fucking pain. He said you could feel the shredding. But he did the other line too. So when he goes, yeah, but I did the other line too.
But how did I mess up his nose?
Because it ripped everything inside.
Oh my.
He snorted glass. And he said it was immediate intense pain, and it shredded everything inside. It just ripped everything apart. And he said it was like blood was gushing out. And that's how his nose got so deformed. It's because when he was snorting the Tylenol, there was shards of broken glass in it.
Okay, listen to me, Ron. I believe the story.
Well, he told it a couple days ago on Skankfest.
I'm with Husey. Husey and I have a match. Snorting glass once would not destroy your nose like that. So I believe he did, but I don't believe that's the reason the whole nose collapsed.
That's what he said.
That nose collapsed from years and years of abuse.
Sure. Right. Oh,
and then the rumor was that he owed somebody money and he got hit. That's the rumor. That's how.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, all I can tell you, Opie, is that's the version he gave a few days ago.
I believe that story 100%, but I don't believe that was the reason why his whole nose looks like it does today.